What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I will be sharing specific tips to make you a better trader. So I'm going to discuss some actual lifestyle tips. Instead of tips about trading, I believe your lifestyle actually has a big impact on how you perform in your trading. I want to dive into that topic. So in this video I will be discussing 3 different topics, and number 1 is physical health, number 2 is mental health, and point number 3 is achieving your goals. Now, topic number 1, physical health. And physical health is often not seen as something really important in terms of trading, but physical health really allows you to stay focused, to be energized, and to get to your trading goals. I like to work out a lot. I work out 4 times a week, heavy weightlifting, and the other days I'm either doing cardio, I'm walking, I'm doing stretching, I'm doing yoga, whatever it is. Every day I'm doing some exercising. And why? Because as a trader you're mostly sitting behind the screen just like this one. And we all know that sitting behind the screen is like one of the most unhealthy things you can do. Our body is designed to move, and the less you move, the more muscles you lose, the more problems you get with your health. And of course, if you have problems with your health, you can't perform with your trading, and if you lack focus, you can't perform in terms of improving your trading, and it all goes down the drain. So physical health, taking care of your body, is like very important, and like no mentor speaks about this, but if you're physically in good shape, you're going to perform better. That's a fact in anything. If you're fat, you cannot perform the best of your ability. I don't care what job you do, you shouldn't be fat. It's not okay to be fat. And nowadays people are all into this body positivity kind of thing. And I get, like, you should be proud, you should be happy with your body, but most people use it as an excuse to be fat, and that's just ridiculous. So especially if you're a trader, this is a performance sport, it's essential to take care of your health, your body. Now, how can you do this effectively? Quite simple. First of all, check if you're too fat. If you're too fat, start losing weight by eating less calories or moving more so that you burn more. You have to create some form of a deficit so that your body is using fat instead of just carbs and food, etc. Now, in terms of like exercising, healthy eating, I like to weightlift a lot. Multiple reasons. More muscle mass. Why is more muscle mass important? The more muscle mass you have, the more calories you burn while doing nothing. The harder it is to become fat. The more muscle mass you have, the more energized you are, the more stronger you are, the more testosterone you have, the more energy you have. All these things are useful for every trader. So if you're not lifting weights, get to the gym. Like, just start. Don't read 20 books about weightlifting. Go to the gym, look what other people are doing, ask questions and start lifting. It's so healthy for you, especially if you're a trader. Now, in terms of food, I like to eat a lot of healthy fats, so fatty fish, proteins, those type of things. I'm not a certified personal trainer, whatever it is. This is just what I've learned from other people, experts here in the Netherlands, and just testing it out, because everyone is different in trading. Everybody is different. Everyone has a different type of body. Some people absorb this food better, some people absorb that food better. So it's all trial and error, finding out what works for you. But the point is, like, really focus on your physical health, because if you're in good shape, if you're strong, and if your cardiovascular system is great, you will perform better with trading. And even if you're swing trading like I do, and you don't have to be focused for a long time, you still want to be in good shape, because all those hours and hours and hours of backtesting really mentally can be struggling. And if you're fat and lazy, it will be harder to perform the backtest. So that's just a tip right there. I hope I'm not insulting anyone, but being fat is not okay, period. So the next thing is mental health, and it basically lines up with physical health. Like, those two things go hand in hand. But if you're mentally not in the right place, you cannot follow your trading plan, you will make mistakes, you will lose more money, you won't do the back testing, you won't do the journaling. So it all starts with also taking care of your mental health. Now, how can you take care of your mental health? Again, I'm not a psychologist, but these are things that have helped me. So number one is really checking yourself every single month. Like, are you happy with what you've done the past month? Are there certain things in your personal life that you need to figure out? Are things bothering you? Like, just have this check with yourself, like be your own psychologist and just check with yourself, am I feeling okay? Am I having struggles? Am I depressed? And if you know what you're struggling with, it's easy to deal with it and it improves your mental health. And I know it sounds boring, I know it's like, I'm not going to do that, but if you do this every single month, you will notice that your mind becomes more clear because you're doing the things that you love. And if there are problems in your life, you're not pushing it away by watching Netflix and drinking alcohol, you're actually solving the mental problems or things or issues in your life. And that frees up mental capacity, if you will. And because of that, it's easy to focus on your trading, perform better, etc, etc, etc. So I would recommend every month, just check in with yourself. No screens, nothing. Just sit with yourself for like 30 minutes or so. Listen to yourself. Ask yourself these important questions like, am I exhausted? Have I been working too much? Should I rest more? Have I been sticking to my workout plan? All these things. And this will improve your mental health as well. And of course, ask questions to people. If you're like going through something, don't keep it to yourself. Start talking to people you trust, because even if you're only talking, it will help you mentally. So that's really, really important. The next thing is meditation is also really, really key. Been doing it for years. Every morning I meditate and every evening I meditate as well. Sounds like pretty stupid to normal people, but for me it helped me a lot. And the reason being is that I can be very focused, like really dive into something, and then a few hours later I'm like, what the fuck, why is this day already over? It really allows me to focus a lot. And the next thing it does for me, it allows me to separate myself from my trading. This might sound really weird, but this is like a crucial skill for any trader. I can mentally separate myself from the trading results I'm getting. And this makes it way easier to handle my drawdowns, and it makes it easy to follow my plan when I have a bad period, because I'm not affected as much as other people by a drawdown or whatever. So that's like one tip I want to give you as well. Start to meditate, like even try for yourself for a week, 10 minutes a day. See if you feel benefits. If not, totally fine. But this is what helped me, and this is how I take care of my mental health, amongst some other things. Now, the other thing is achieving your goals, and that's like why you do it, that's why you trade, that's why you do anything that you're doing, is to achieve a certain goal. And to achieve a certain goal, you need to be energized, you need to be in good shape, you need to stack everything in your favor. But how are you going to achieve the goals? First of all, be very, very, very clear about your goal. Most people are like, oh, I just want a big car. And like, be specific, like why do you want the car in the first place? Because a car is just meaningless. But also like, what specific car? So if like, let's say your goal is to get like a big car, like which specific car is your goal? What plan are you going to connect to your goal? So your goal is the big car. What steps are you going to take to get the big car? Be very specific. The way I do it is every quarter I write down 3 goals that I want to achieve that quarter. And those are the main focus for the quarter. And that's what I try to focus most of my time on. And then the other extra things I will put in the spare hours that I have every single day. But you have to be specific with your goals, because you can easily get distracted if you're not specific, you don't know why you do something, and you don't have a plan. So that's how you achieve your goals, whether it's in trading, whether it's in life, whether it's getting in shape, whatever it is, you should be very specific, write everything down and build a plan. It sounds boring as fuck, but it does work, guys. So to summarize this video, you need to be in good shape, You need to be mentally focused and clear-headed in order to perform your best way possible, whether it's in trading, another job, sports, whatever it is, it's a necessity. So if you're not in good shape, or if you're like, okay, I can step up my game here, do it. Like, ask questions, learn from people, and get in a better shape mentally and physically. And if you have certain goals that you want to achieve, write them down, be specific, build a plan, and take action. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.